Hey guys, it's Paul Ritzler here, and today I'm going to be going over how to solve any triangle using the trigonometry ratios. So whenever you think of trigonometry ratios, you think of sine, cosine, and tangent. So now when you use these ratios, you're basically going to find one side of the right triangle over the other side. So when you think of sine, like whenever you're finding an angle, you say if you're finding angle D, for instance, like if you're talking about angle D, you'd say that the opposite side, it would be over the hypotenuse. So in this case, 72 over 97 would be the sine. So sine of D equals 72 over 97. Okay, so as you can see, we have our ratio right here. So now if you're talking about cosine, it would be your adjacent over your hypotenuse. So the adjacent is always the side that shares the angle that we're talking about. So since this is the angle and this side shares that angle, it'd be 65 over 97, so that'd be cosine of D. Cosine of D is 65 over 97. Now with tangent, it would be the opposite over the adjacent. So this is our opposite side and this is our adjacent side, so it'd be 72 over 65. That would be our tangent D. Now this is helpful especially whenever you're trying to find an angle or a side length of a right triangle. I feel like that knowing these three ratios are very important, and I feel that it is very interesting to know like each side and where each side belongs in this right triangle. So, and say if we switch this around, so say if we're not talking about angle D, we would say that, let's say we're talking about angle E. So now that means that our adjacent side would be 72 and our opposite side would be 65. So now when we're solving for angle E, when we're using the trigonometry ratios, we would say that our sine of E would be 65 over 97. So that would be our sine of E. Okay, so our sine of E is 65 over 97. So now our cosine of E would be 72 over 97, because if you remember when you look back, the cosine is the adjacent side which shares the angle over the hypotenuse. So that means that our cosine of E would be 72 over 97. So now for our tangent, this is the opposite side, and then this is the adjacent side, so it would be opposite over adjacent. So our tangent of E would be 65 over 72. Okay, and here are our three ratios that we have. So, and also just to let you know real quick that each angle, so this is a 90-degree angle right here. So, but all angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees, so based on the triangle sum theorem. So whenever you're solving for any angle, you also want to make sure that all angles in this triangle add up to 180 degrees or close to 180. So, but anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and pretty soon I will be going over law of cosines, law of sines, and I will also going over exact values of trigonometry functions with special right angles, and also graphing cosine and sine functions. So Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. All right? Thank you. All right. Have a good day. Bye.